fall, during the general election, voters in Duval County will decide on a half-penny referendum for safe, modern schools that addresses our aging school facilities. It is a story that we have been following for many months. The tax will help generate the money needed for Duval County public schools to fund a facility improvement plan to update, maintain, and in some cases build new schools. Joining me now to talk about this referendum, former Jacksonville Mayor and also former UNF President John Delaney, who is on the board for Jacksonville Public Education Fund. Thank you for talking with us today.
Jill, thanks for covering this.
Well, you are obviously for a yes vote, and this has been quite the journey, even just to get the referendum to the people. What is your gauge on the public's opinion on this tax for schools, especially now during a pandemic?
You know, so far all the surveys, the polling, the conversations are showing overwhelming support. Frankly, the coverage that you all have done is helpful because the pictures are what really tell the story. Leaks, walls falling down, ceilings falling down, lack of being able to repair or replace air conditioning units. All you got to do is put some of those pictures up and you can see that this is really needed.
And that's what we're showing now. Despite the pictures and despite what the kids say in the schools and teachers, this has been a bit contentious, the discussion on who gets the money. All public schools, which means charter schools, at a reduced rate based on how long they've been in the building. Do you think that distribution is fair?
Well, it's a political compromise, and that's what hung it up. It's unfortunate, but it's part of the process. There's now unanimity between charters and the school system that this is a good way to go. And, the fundamental problem is that other counties, including the big cities in Florida, have already passed this tax and also have other revenue items that go to help the construction, the repair, the capital needs of the school system. So we're just simply way behind, including St. Johns County to the south.
Right, and we talked about even more money being taken that hasn't been replaced from Duval County. So which schools do you think will benefit the most if this passes, and how quickly could we see those improvements?
Well, obviously, any school that's got any age to it at all. I live in an old house, my wife and I, but we've had to replace the windows a couple times. Every X years have to fix or replace the air conditioning units. So really throughout, wherever you live, it's going to be of a benefit. And whether or not you even have kids in the school, this benefits the county. It benefits the economy. If you've got a business, you're going to sell more widgets. The better educated our community is. And right now, the condition of the schools are so rough. We're really not given the quality education that the surrounding counties and other cities in the states have been doing.
And I know that's part of the event that you're holding tonight. It's a Zoom event where you really want to try to convince others of why this is a good investment, as you said, whether or not you have kids in the district or not. Former Sheriff Nat Glover, former school board chair, and powerhouse Martha Barrett tonight will be addressing folks in the community, talking about some of the disparities in the county and why you all believe modern schools can help bridge that gap.
Yes, that's tonight. In fact, Nat just called a couple seconds ago while I was waiting to go on air, and he's passionate about it. Martha's passionate about it. I am too. And again, my kids are grown. They're not in schools right now, but it's going to make a better Jacksonville if we have this kind of an investment in the schools. Setting aside the need, it's also going to put a lot of people to work. And you started out with a question about the pandemic and the economy. This is going to help. There's just no question of that.
All right. Well, November, it will go before the people. Thank you so much for talking with us this morning. So
Thanks for having us on.
Yeah, thank you. So again, it's a free information session, and it is that discussion to talk about our community and why schools matter and public schools matter. It's from 6 to 7 p.m. You can sign up and join at jpef.org/vote, or JPEF will be broadcasting it on Facebook, on their Facebook page. It's facebook.com/JacksPEF. So again, to sign up, it's jackspef.org/vote. We'll be right back after the break.